In the ever-changing tableau of structural mastery and sky-high ambitions, today we delve deep into the heart of mankind's most audacious creations and their untimely demise. Picture this: towering edifices, once symbols of human capability, now lie as ruins, testaments to the catastrophic power of overlooked flaws and the unyielding forces of nature. Our journey into these titanic failures commences with the legendary Tacoma Narrows Bridge, fondly nicknamed Galloping Gertie by those who witnessed its gravity-defying undulations. Conceived during an era of staunch belief in the potential of engineering, the bridge stood as a beacon of progress, a promise to generations that we could indeed conquer the tempestuous Puget Sound. Yet, this beacon was not to last. On a fateful morning in November 1940, under the relentless assault of powerful winds, Galloping Gertie succumbed to an aerodynamic phenomenon known as aeroelastic flutter, a catastrophic dance that led to her plunge into the icy waters below. As the structure twisted and contorted beyond the realm of survival, the inadequacies in understanding and design became terrifyingly clear. But it is here, in the wake of tragedy, that we find the resolve to rise again. For the disaster taught us invaluable lessons in bridge aerodynamics that we carry forward into the blueprints of today's sturdiest overpasses. Next, we cast our gaze upon the ill-fated Hiatriguensi in Kansas City, an opulent hotel, meant to embody the pinnacle of modern sophistication and design. Yet hidden within its grandiose visage was a fatal flaw. A flaw that would manifest during the bustling revelry of a dance contest in 1981, when the suspended walkways, burdened beyond their capacity by a convivial crowd, came crashing down. What ensued was one of the deadliest structural collapses in American history, a bewildering calamity that snatched away lives and left a scar upon the hearts of many. Analysis revealed a calamitous miscalculation in the load-bearing design, a miscommunication so dire that it rewrote the protocols of engineering, communication, and inspection nationwide. As you embark on this exploratory odyssey with us, we invite you to pause for a moment to reflect and subscribe to our channel. If you find resonance in unveiling the lessons etched within the ruins of humanity's reach for the stars, remember, your engagement illuminates our path as we unravel the narratives of progress and predicament. Pulling the curtain further back, we voyage to the bustling heart of Dhaka, Bangladesh, where the specter of the Savar building collapse looms, a harrowing reminder of the peril that shadows the quest for industrial supremacy. It was here, amidst the clattering of sewing machines and sways of fabric, that the Rana Plaza, engorged with garment factories, crumbled into oblivion. With its collapse came the stark revelation of the immense pressures exerted on infrastructure by relentless industrialization and the dire consequences of neglecting building codes. This tragedy exposed the underbelly of globalization and ignited international discourse on the ethical responsibilities woven into the garments we don, prompting widespread demand for stringent oversight and humane labor conditions worldwide. The unyielding quest to push the boundaries of possible, to reach further into the cosmos than ever before, brought forth the vision of the Space Shuttle Challenger. As a gleaming symbol of human exploration and scientific endeavor, Challenger stood poised to embark on a journey like no other. The hearts of a watching world joined the crew, venturing beyond Earth's embrace. Yet, 73 seconds after liftoff, a grievous failure of an O-ring seal, embrittled by the chill of the morning, wrought devastation, silencing 7 brave souls and cascading a nation into mourning. The Challenger tragedy is etched into the annals of history, not only for the price paid in human lives, but also for the overhaul it spurred in NASA's safety and engineering culture. It served as a harsh rebuke to hubris, redefining the stakes involved in the pursuit of the stars and reinforcing the virtue of vigilance in the face of technological marvels. From the heavens, we turn back to Earth to witness a tragedy forged from concrete and steel on the Italian city of Genoa's aging horizon. The Morandi Bridge, named after the engineer who pioneered its distinctive design, stood for decades as a sturdy conduit for commerce and travel. Yet in the unforeseen twilight of its existence, it faltered, cruelly faltering under the weight of time and negligence, precipitating vehicles and unsuspecting soul into the abyss below. The Genoa Bridge collapse acted as a sobering clarion call for nations to reassess their infrastructural errors, to renew their commitments to maintenance and foresight, lest they too fall prey to similarly preventable fates. If you've ever been captivated by the ways in which these colossal projects shape our societies and change the course of lives, share your insights with us in the comments, join the conversation, and help build a community passionate about understanding the intersection of human ambition and engineering prudence. Now, to the bustling metropolis of Shanghai, where an entire building at the Lotus Riverside complex toppled, not with a bang, but with a surreal slide into the earth. This bewildering spectacle of a structure capsizing largely intact unearthed a Pandora's box of questionable construction practices and the risks that arise when the foundation, both literal and figurative, of our built environment is compromised. The Lotus Riverside collapse served to reiterate the lesson that cutting corners in construction carries a cost far greater than any saved expense, reinforcing the criticality of regulatory oversight in urban development. Lastly, in the sun-scorched heart of Las Vegas, we find an architectural conundrum at the luxurious Vdara Hotel, where design and nature's physics conspired to create a blistering phenomenon. Guests encountered what was unofficially dubbed the Vdara Death Ray, a scorching beam of light reflecting from the hotel's gleaming facade, an unintended consequence of design that captured the public's imagination and raised questions about the importance of foreseeing environmental interactions with our creations. The hotel's measures to mitigate the issue serve as a reminder of the necessity to balance aesthetic desires with practical considerations. As we step back to survey the vast landscape of these structural failures, we discover not just a collection of fallen giants and unforeseen disasters, but a spectrum of learning and progress. These structural failures, no matter how devastating, have crafted a legacy of improved methods, heightened scrutiny, and a reaffirmed commitment to safer, more sustainable development. Through the stories of what's fallen, we find the foundations for a sturdier tomorrow, reinforcing humanity's resolve to build not just higher and grander, but smarter and with a sharper eye on the lessons of history. Enthralled by these tales of challenges surmounted and lessons learned? Then consider liking and subscribing to join us on future explorations across the annals of engineering marvels and mishaps. Together we will continue to unearth the stories of humanity's ceaseless endeavor to mold the fabric of our world.